Hey everybody, I just wanted to do a quick video on this phone holder adapter that I made right here with my 3D printer for the Skydio 2 controller right here. So I did get this stick guard protector here that's in TPO. That was a file that was already free on Thingiverse. And then this I just kind of crafted up myself and put some pieces together. So if you have the Skydio 2, right, it's an awesome drone. I love it. I've had it for almost 3 or 4 years now, but the controller does blow. So if we come in a little bit closer, so we'll look at this little phone holder that I made in just a second. Right, but obviously there's some issues here, not to mention the range. But right, this can only stretch so far, and this is an LG V60, and it's in like a heavy-duty case right here, so it's not thick and wide, right? And if I put it in here and I stretch it all the way, it's not going to fit. And if I take the same phone, because yes, I have two of the same kinds of phones. This is an LG V60 just by itself, looks like hell. Okay, I take it, I put it in here, it fits, but because the sides of my phone are rounded, it just pops out really easy. It's super annoying. Okay, so the gripper part right here doesn't work that good. So how can we make something that works? And then this is where we got right here. So I can print these out for you if you want. I'm not trying to run a print farm or anything like this, or if you have a 3D printer, just download the file. So I created a little block right here that's gonna go in, and it's gonna push this to max capacity without overstretching it. And then I just got a file for a regular clamp online, and I just expanded it and made it a little bit wider, right? And so for this, right, it doesn't have anything that'll clamp it down. You don't need that, but you can see we took this phone right here. It slides up, it accommodates it, it closes down, it fits perfect just like this, and it holds it, right? And the same thing with my other phone, okay? So, and this is what it looks like, right? So you take this, very simple, you put this in here, stretch it out, boom, fits inside perfect, just like that, right? And then you can take your phone, slide the part up, close it, right? And now it holds in there perfectly, okay? So what I did initially, and I might change the design just one little bit, is there's a little bit of foam right here. It's like adhesive on one side. You can get this at Walmart for like a couple bucks or whatever. They just sell it there, right? Is I ended up taking a rubber band because I had some of these laying around, and if you just put it over the top, then you have a little bit of elasticity and it'll pull it down, right? So you can have a little bit of clamping action if you really want that. Okay, it's really easy, right? It's really just a nice, simple solution, right? And then you're in here and it holds your phones. And if we just take a nice little side profile look here, right, you've got the block back here keeping everything spaced. I laid this back as much as I could. It could lay back just a little bit more, but it just barely clears the top up here, which is nice. And the clamp holds everything in here, right? And then this is kind of what it would look like if you're holding your phone, right? So you can look straight down. You've got a good eyesight on it, boom, right? You can hold it. And then, if you turn it to the left or turn it to the right, it's still gonna stay in there. You don't wanna do any like abrupt movements because it might come loose. But if you're just gonna hold your controller like a normal person and kind of work the sticks like this is a great solution. So hopefully that helps you guys out in the community. I know it's kind of been a pain in my ass for the last few years, always having to take my phone out of the case, right? This will fit up to a 3.5-inch wide phone, which should be almost any type of major new smartphone with a case on it. And if they're over 1.5 inches thick, you're gonna have plenty of space in here too. So I'll put the file down below. Yeah, you wanna print it off, go print it off. If you want to pay somebody to print it off, it probably shouldn't cost more than 10 to 15 bucks if you order it from like 3D Prints or something like that. Or if you wanted me to print you one off, I could do it for cost. You just have to pay for the shipping. It'll probably still come out to 10 bucks, depending on how many requests I get, right? And then you just put a rubber band up top. I might actually just put a couple little knobs right here on the end so that the rubber band doesn't snap off on its own, which it doesn't anyways, but just like a nice little extra feature there to hold it in place. So hopefully that helps you guys out. And then if you want to print this off, if you've got a printer, you could find this if you just look up a NAFI remote on Thingiverse, but I'll put it there so it's easy and easy to find. And as always, if you liked the video or found it helpful, like, comment, and subscribe.